Hello everyone, Pallytime here. Welcome back to Starfield. Welcome back to Akila City. Captain Charles is returning from a mission that the Marshal here sent us on. There was a lady whose farm was being threatened by rangers a couple episodes ago, and we went over there and we helped her out. That was a very fun mission. We won't tell the Marshal that we took the scenic route back, but hopefully he's happy to see us nonetheless. I installed a mod that enables DLSS on my end instead of the AMD renderer, which means I can use frame generation. My game is running better than ever. I am very happy to report. It sucks that Bethesda couldn't do that, and I had to download a mod, but I mean, that's nothing new around here. If you guys are enjoying the Starfield content, please make sure you hit that thumbs up button. We're releasing 14 videos in the first 7 days of this game's official launch, and I would love to have you guys along for the ride. So the Marshal's just upstairs. Before I do that, I was going to poke around here and see if there was anywhere that sold ammunition. You see the dead eye that they gave me? Some of you were asking to see the stats on this thing. Trust me, I already showed it, but I will show it again. I love this weapon. We were given this when we signed up to be a ranger, but the general store in town doesn't sell any of the 7.5mm ammo that this thing needs, which seems weird because if it's Ranger's standard issue, you would think they'd be able to resupply that in town. So I wanted to keep my eyes open for that today. And, well, let's go see the Marshal first, I guess. Made my way into the Ranger office. They have a few succulents in here. We're just gonna take those with us. Official Ranger business. Oh, that's a big one. I can't grab that one, though. Sad day. Oh! And this is on the way into the Marshal's office as well. The Gunslinger's Guide 101. Permanently reload and draw Laredo weapons 5% faster. Is the Deadeye a Laredo weapon? That would be fitting. It is! Bro, it's kind of crazy the amount of detail on a weapon like this. That is so cool. Well, happy to find that. Marshal, I came back right away. Don't you listen to anyone else that said different? Is that a succulent? All right.
What's
we'll leave
the
it
story
there.
on Montero Luna?
Well, the Montero Luna situation
turned out to be a little more interesting than I was expecting.
It did.
Some men were trying to run the Wagoners off their land. They tried to buy it first, but when that didn't work, they turned to threats. We confronted them, and unfortunately, it came to violence. None of them survived.
We put him in the dirt,
You
sir.
helped someone in need and came back alive. That's a job well done.
Thank you, sir. Miss Wagner's safe, and that's the most important thing. I'm so used to Divinity and just pressing 1. I need to find a mod for that. 1, 2, and 3 for commands.
For the time being, yes, but she could still be in danger. That's why we need to fill in some blanks. What did you make of these men who were trying to take the farm?
Well, they were a bunch of cocky sons of bitches, sir. They were tough and well-armed, probably mercenaries.
If that's true, then someone must have hired them.
Yes, sir.
Now, did you find anything that might give us a lead on why these men wanted the farm?
They said it was more than just the land. We have a slate. I'm going to hand it over. Oh, they hired someone to steal a ship from Hope Tech. That's what the slate said.
Hope Tech ships ain't exactly cheap. That thief could probably tell us a lot about these men you ran into.
There's something else. They were dressed in Freestar militia uniforms. The unit badge was yellow on black with the number 1. They also said something about being forgotten. They seemed bitter about it.
That was a lot more detailed than mine. She did great.
Didn't you fight in the Colony War, Marshal? Any of that sound familiar?
The 1st Cavalry. I was in that unit for a while. But it was disbanded decades ago. After the Battle of Nera. What was left of it, anyway.
Well, that still doesn't explain why they wanted the farm, though.
No, it doesn't. Just raises more questions. It's a good bet that starship thief can help us get some answers. The Hope Tech factory is in Hope Town on Polvo. Nia Kalu's our ranger stationed out there. She can introduce you to Ron Hope, the president of Hope Tech. He might be able to help you find the thief. Just make sure you stay on his good side. He's on the Council of Governors, and they're the ones we answer to.
Staying on someone's good side, that won't be a problem, sir.
Good. The last thing I need is the Council breathing down my neck. This is your assignment now, Deputy. Work with the other Rangers. Find out what you can about those men on Montera Luna.
Understood, sir.
Meantime, I'll look into a possible connection with the 1st Cavalry. Good hunting.
You too, sir. What a good guy. What a reasonable boss.
Nicely done.
Thank you. I was so nervous.
Excuse me.
Oh, okay. That was an interesting way of going downstairs. Oh, I was on the way out, and I noticed there's a Roland Arms store in town. I just stopped over at the general store and helped myself to some more med packs. Speaking of which, I am going to need one soon. Hello. This place might stock the Rangers.
If you're looking for a weapon, I've got you covered. You turn out to be a troublemaker, though, and I'll report you real quick. Got it?
Yeah, I'm not planning on causing any trouble. In fact, let me put my gun away.
Outlaws, Ashta, those bandits from the Shaw gang. This can be a dangerous place. Best to carry a reliable piece.
I agree. Let me take a look at what you got.
Okay. But if you start shooting up the town with something I sold you, I'll be more than a little displeased.
Starting to get the vibe that that's happened before. She just keeps bringing it up. We need 7.5. Beautiful. That's going to be 1,000 credits just for 26 shots. Well, don't miss. The place we're going to, we've never been to before. It's coming back towards Alpha Centauri, which I believe is where the lodge is. Oh yeah, we're heading to Olympus to be able to jump here. Okay, I'll set a course. We'll head over. Okay, we got spacer scabs on us. Looks like 3 targets if I'm not mistaken, and that asteroid is jiggling real weird. I'm feeling that new boost. We come up behind the level 14 and start chunking those shields. Are we locked? Give me a new lock. I need a new lock. There we go. I'm gonna try to just stay behind him. Shields are down. Let me aim for the engines with our ballistic shots. I want to disable this thing, but maybe I should just totally destroy it. You guys gave me some really good tips on how I could commandeer a ship and still hold on to it in the comments of the last episode. Thank you very much for that. We need to be on the move again. Big boost. Try to flip around, see where this guy's coming from. Shields are holding, but not for long. I'm going to need to take cover for a moment. Let's zoom in on the other side of this asteroid. Oh, yeah. I don't know if that asteroid's even real. Okay, that plan sucked. Our shields are really low, though. Level 4 coming in. Didn't see us. Putting laser shots into its back right now. Ballistics now that the shields are down. Oh, I do need to destroy more ships while being locked onto them. I don't have any power in my missiles right now, so we can't hurry that up anymore. But there we go, piloting increase. Let's go ahead and break that down, and then big turn to meet the other guy who was coming in hot. I think I can get right behind him. Yes, I can. We're sitting in his blind spot again. Let's try to dock these guys. That would be super fun. I need a new lock. I'm in the sweet spot. Lock is good. Aiming for shield generator. Shields are down. Aiming for engines. They do have very powerful engines. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it in time. Oh no, they're taking way too much hull damage. Nice.
Spacer contacts.
Yeah, hello?
Spacers are easy targets. Most ships would have bugged out and left us with this mess. But you, total class act.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Any way we can repay you?
Yeah, you know what? I'll take some extra repair parts.
Done. You take care.
That's all I keep taking from these guys. It feels wrong to take credits from them, you know what I mean? If you have any spare parts, I'll take them. With our new modifications, though, to the ship, with those extra shields and that extra power supply, we didn't even take damage to our hull. Even though we rubbed up against that meteor for a long time. We're jumping towards the mission area now, I believe. I think it's just in the same sector as us. Oh, I need to move some energy over to that. We didn't have any of our power systems diverted to the jump, to the grav jump. Hey, there we go.
Mayday, this is Freestar Ranger Nia Kalu.
I hear ya. I'm here.
System's failing. Need help. I repeat, need help. Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship.
It seems very odd that my ship is being scanned, while there's also a distress signal happening here, but I'll allow it. You okay? I can't hail them. Can I dock? I'll dock. Hey! My name's Captain Charles. I came on board. I heard a distress signal. I don't see it. This is a big oh, no. Are you okay?
Please tell me you're here to help, not to try and steal my ship.
I'm here for a fellow Ranger. I'm Ranger Deputy Charles. Just signed up.
Welcome aboard, Deputy. Sorry if I can't give you the grand tour just yet. I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on merchant ships. Bastards got the drop on me. I ran them off, but they got a few good hits in. As you can see, I ain't in much shape to make repairs.
I'll see if I can get you flying again. I don't know much about repairs.
Just patch her up enough to get to Hopetown. The rest can get fixed up there.
I'll take a look around. Oh, we do have some areas that we seem to know are damaged. Maybe she relayed that information to us. Most of it looks like it's in the back of the ship here. Oh, you got a sparking panel? I repair that just by pulling it down? You couldn't pull that down? What's this next one? This looks like a landing gear hydraulic system. Go ahead and just pull that lever. Captain Charles, world's best repairman. Excuse me, Sam, I'm gonna need you to get out of the doorway. They're only for one person at a time there, bud. Last but not least, Sparky button on the top floor. This is the thruster control relay. Oh man, that's just funny. There you go, she's all patched up.
Thanks. That should get me home.
Well, those outlaw ships still need to be dealt with.
You're right. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back to their hideout, I might never find them again. We can't let that happen.
Just tell me where they're headed and I'll handle it.
They look to be heading for Polvo's moon Miatha.
Good hunting.
All right, I'll head straight there. Good luck getting back in one piece. If you don't mind putting in a good word for me with the Marshal, I'll try to get ahead. Giving it my best effort. I don't know how to get out of here.
We got ourselves a mark.
Oh, another outlaw. Looks like friendly's here as well. How many ships are we looking at? Possibly 2? All right, I'm gonna see if I can get a lock. They're pretty far out. Ooh, they're coming in hot as well. Shields are at full. I'm doing some evasive maneuvers to the side. Locking it in as they pass by. Look at that snap targeting. Oh, God. Shield generators down, aiming for the engines now. I think those engines are too healthy for me to really be able to disable them. All right, big thrust to the side. Let's try to get behind these boys. Shields are at 50%. Snapping it back in with a lock on. Shield generator. Shields are down. We can make it so they can never shield again, I suppose. Those ballistic hits are falling on target. You know, that outlaw ship's got to go. We're taking hits from the back, too. Big maneuver. How close is this guy? Ooh, I think he just ran into his friend.
Die already.
How nice of you. There he is. Got him. Oh, too close, too close. I'm trying to stay in his blind spot, but at the same time, I need to be able to shoot him too. Looks like he just thrust away big time. Target lock is on. Shield generators. Our first target, his hull's already at half. There's no way I'm going to be able to board these guys. Hey, and those were all of the targeting control ships we needed to kill for the next level of that upgrade. Let's see what the next level gives us. Targeting control systems. Time to lock onto enemy ships is reduced by 15%. Target lock ships fire at you 26% slower as well. That seems to be the best advantage we have in space combat, so let's continue to make that better. Looks like our next stop is actually going to be on Polvo. This is Hopetown, same place that ship that was in distress is going to be sitting down at. We're going to be heading there too.
think one man made all of this. Nothing was here until Ron Hope.
Wow, that is crazy. Man, it'd be so cool to leave your mark like this in space. Well, it looks like Hope Tech is set here. Came inside just to get out of the rain. Hello, this is a nice welcome center.
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust?
Nah, no trouble at all. Took care of it.
Good. I'm sure it didn't hurt that I softened them up for you.
They were very softened.
You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Akila. The Marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your case. I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free.
No, let's head straight up. Let's go meet Ron Hope.
His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on.
Lead the way. You know, I think about that with Walt Disney, you know, growing up in Central Florida. The amount of land that Disney owns and they have built up is just staggering when you really zoom out and look at it.
He's on the Council of Governors. The Council oversees the Freestar Rangers, so don't rile them up. I've spent a long time...
Yeah, this is the second time we've been told not to rile them up.
He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man. Everything you see around you, he built.
How many times are we going to hear
Everyone in
that?
this town owes him for their livelihood. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect.
Of course. I don't know why everyone's telling me to use my manners. Charles is very well-mannered everywhere he goes. Man, this facility is pretty big, though.
All the way up.
Yeah.
Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top floor?
Well, so does the Marshal.
I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
Oh, this looks like the place. I think we're getting close to it. I hate that the RP walk in this game is slower than NPCs, but then your run is faster than their walk. It's like I can't find a cinematic way of following them. Hello.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Don't you worry.
As for parts,
I'm a people pleaser.
outsourcing. Do a contract with scavengers, maybe, but that's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
Well, talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're
That guy sounds very familiar. Can you place him in Oblivion? Is he the guard? Or is he the Dark Brotherhood assistant?
We look out for our people here, Burchett. That's a point of great...
Yes, Dark Brotherhood did.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Mr. Hope, hello!
Wow, the Freestar Rangers. At last! Damn, good to see you.
Good to see you too, sir.
I think we're done here, Burchett.
Can I sit down?
This is the deputy I told you about.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling, being a Freestar Ranger. We certainly could use more of you.
I've really enjoyed my time with them so far, sir.
Let's
Now-
get down to it, shall we? Time is money.
Of course.
I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory. Justice must be done, and the sooner the better.
Well, I found your stolen ship on Montara Luna, and it's actually totally fine. I couldn't get inside of it to verify that, but it seemed like it was fine.
That's good news. I'll send my people over to bring it home. Of course, that doesn't mean your work is done. I want the thief found and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of Governors.
No, you don't need to remind me. I've been told that at least 7 times. You can count on me, Mr. Hope.
I'm glad we understand each other.
I'd take Ron Hope over Benjamin Bayou any day of the week. Looks like we got a job to do.
Yes, sir.
Now, tell me that you've at least got a lead of some kind.
Well, yeah, the ship was delivered to a group of men who were trying to acquire a farm. Well, let's say that they were mercenaries.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised. Sadly, there's No lack of mercenaries in the settled systems. I suppose the chance to cut costs by stealing a ship was too good to pass up? Well, I'm not sure I can be much help, but I'll answer whatever questions I can.
Why didn't you report the theft when it happened?
Because I told them not to. If word got out, it would do irreparable harm to our image. I'm in fierce competition with other starship manufacturers. Any sign of weakness could be fatal. What's more, every starship thief in the settled systems would likely flock to Hopetown and start planning the next heist.
I think we're done here, sir.
Very well. I need you to understand something, Deputy.
What's that?
This town is home to men, women, and children who depend on HopeTech for a living.
Of course.
I provide jobs that put food on their tables and a roof over their heads. It's a responsibility that I take very seriously. If word gets out about the stolen ship, my investors will lose trust, and my workers will pay the price. I can't allow that.
You've got a reputation for looking after your own, Mr. Hope. I'm sure the deputy here will keep that in mind.
So just don't tell anyone that it was stolen. That seems easy enough.
I'm glad to hear it. I've worked hard to make sure that everyone here is well cared for.
You can count on my discretion, Mr. Hope.
I'm glad we understand one another.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but there's been a development.
What development?
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
On Neon?
Through at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work.
Yes, sir.
Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Hey, can I get a word?
Yeah. It doesn't seem like it should be that hard to be like, hey, the ship was, like, keeping that a secret. I don't know why they're putting so much emphasis on this.
That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still, at least you know where to pick up the trail.
It's enough to go on.
Let's hope. So, guess you're headed for Neon. There's a ranger stationed there. Name's Jalen Price. He's a little different than the rest of us. But Neon's a different kind of place.
Jalen Price, got it. Is he gonna be like a hippie?
He should be able to help you out. Well, we've both got work to do. It was good to meet you, Deputy. Thanks again for helping me out up there.
Happy to help. Thanks for setting up the meeting.
No problem. Good luck on Neon, Deputy.
Perhaps she wanted me to investigate the dialogue options a bit more. She was saying that she wished it was more helpful. Either way, we've got a lead, and we're going to be heading to Neon next.
Keep an eye on your back.
We've been here momentarily before. We stopped over at that ship service area to drop off a package that someone gave us in deep space. Their ship was stranded, and they just wanted that package to be done for their employer. We didn't actually enter the city, although we have heard some fun little tidbits about it. The fish here make a drug that people eat. It's like a hallucinogenic toxin or something. I'm not trying to get involved with... Oh, what's going on here?
Don't move, Nesha!
What the hell is this about? Cut the act. Sniffers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you stepped through.
That's the Aurora.
All right, get up slowly and turn around. Try to run, and we open fire.
Oh, don't do it, bro. Drugs aren't worth your life. Don't do it, bro.
So, what was the plan, Nesha? Smuggle the Aurora into Akila City or New Atlantis?
Apparently that drug is only legal here.
I just forgot I was carrying...
I just forgot I was carrying drugs. Oh, no. I can see why they call the city Neon. Lots of bright lights. I feel like this place would give me a migraine. There is a Freestar Ranger headquarters in here, and I imagine that's where our contact is going to be.
Hey, I don't care who you work for. You can't just... Oh, you're the rookie, aren't you?
I work for you. You must be Ranger Price.
The one and only. Well, the Marshal's message said you were following a lead about a stolen ship.
Yes, sir.
Truth is, a lot of stolen goods flow through here. But this city is real good at keeping its secrets, even from us.
Hopefully I could count on your help with this then.
You can count on my help if you play by the rules. This isn't Akila City. The badge doesn't carry the same weight here. The people who run this place aren't overly concerned about the law.
Really?
Our job is to keep the peace and make sure the violence doesn't get out of hand.
Understood.
The last thing anyone around here wants is some hotshot deputy looking in every dark corner.
Neon's a tough assignment. The ecosystem is rigged against any real law enforcement.
So you guys just turn a blind eye to things?
I pick my battles, and I pick them carefully. Our first duty is to protect the people of the Freestar Collective. But sometimes you have to choose which people to protect, because not everyone is innocent.
Well, I won't cause any trouble. I'll do my best anyway.
Good.
That's a smart play, as much as it rankles.
Your stolen ship would have had to land at the spaceport. If it was right off the factory floor, it would have stood out. There's a guy I know, Billy Clayton, does maintenance work around the city and keeps an eye on ship traffic for me. I'll introduce you, but don't expect a favor. Even if it doesn't cost credits, nothing in Neon is free.
What does that mean exactly? All right, take me over to Billy.
That was pretty impressive how you volunteered to help out with the bank heist in Akila City.
Well, it was the right thing to do.
I read all the reports. You learn quickly that in Neon, staying informed and staying alive are closely linked.
Okay.
What stood out to me was that you didn't lose a single hostage. No wonder the marshal tried to recruit you right away.
It's because I bum rushed them with no regard for my own safety.
Random stranger step in and do the job he couldn't. Now, if someone tried to hold up a bank.
Here, he just left. He just left mid-dialogue.
But you understand that. Good to see you. That's why you just told me that you won't cause trouble.
That's why I said it.
Keep that in mind, and you'll fit right in.
This is a long walk across the city. Our ranger friend here is taking me through all of the lovely maintenance hallways that I could ever dream of. Is this our guy?
Who the... Hey, Billy, got a second?
What? He's got headphones on. How's he gonna hear you?
Give me a good scare. I thought you were one of Goodman's people.
Far from it. Our new deputy here is working a case, and I thought you might be able to help. Take it away, rookie.
Thank you, sir. Keep the status quo. Hey, Billy.
What do you need?
Well, a stolen Hopetap ship landed here recently, and I need information on the pilot. Shouldn't I not say it's stolen? Every single one of these says it's stolen.
A stolen Hopetech ship, huh? Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end of shipjackers. I see them come and go every day. It's tough for a guy to remember one from the other. You know what I mean?
I can see where this is going.
He wants a bribe. 1,000 credits. Here you go, my good man.
Credits ain't really what I need. There is something you can do for me.
Spilling credits is always better than spilling blood.
I can help you, but right now my life is in danger, and I haven't even done anything wrong. Freestar Rangers are supposed to protect the innocent, right?
I do my best that I can. Where are you going with this?
Please, just hear me out, okay? I need to know I can count on you.
Okay, that's protecting people is part of the job, yeah.
Then you need to hear this. It's about my brother. He died while still in debt to a syndicate loan shark by the name of Emmett Goodman. Now, Goodman's coming after me to collect. He says if I don't pay up, I'm a dead man.
This Emmett Goodman sounds like a real class act.
Yeah, he's bad even by Neon standards. That's saying something.
I'll talk to this loan shark, but it better jog your memory, okay?
I swear it on my best set of wrenches. Goodman's holed up in one of the warehouses on Ebbside. Place is locked up tight, but there's a guard who watches the door, and he's got the key.
I'll stay with Billy in case Goodman's men come to collect. They're not stupid enough to tangle with me.
Well, in order to get to this place, we're taking an elevator to the underbelly of Neon. Oh, the underbelly must get a good breeze down here, I bet. So, don't do anything too crazy, but also convince this loan shark to leave this guy alone. I'm going to have to follow a very fine line here, it feels like. Also, I find it weird that he was like, there's a loan shark after me, but he also doesn't want my credits. I find that to be very, very odd.
This is private property. You'd better keep walking. This is private property.
Well, I just need a quick word with your boss. My badge doesn't hold a lot of weight here. I got some credits. I'll pay my way in.
As long as you behave yourself and don't overstay your welcome, I don't see the harm in a quick visit. Here, this will get you in.
Again, I'm trying to keep this discreet. I'm trying to line some pockets here. Even if these aren't the, you know, most morally aligned people I've ever seen with me. Looks like boss is upstairs yet again. Let's make our way up there. You guys in a meeting? Hello? Don't mean any trouble?
Well now, look here.
Very nice suit you have on there, sir.
Well now, always happy to have a visitor. Tell me, what brings you by, friend? Little light on credits, are you?
Well, two of these are showing your badge. I'm here about a debt you're trying to collect on Billy Clayton.
It's awful kind of you to intervene on my behalf, but I think I have the matter well in hand. Thank you all the same for your concern.
He's like, go away. It doesn't sound like he's kidding. You know, that debt was his brother's debt.
Well, that's where you're wrong. Cal agreed to my terms, including collection from family on the event of his passing.
That is illegal.
I thought he dragged Billy into it, but make no mistake, that's exactly what he did. What's your stake in this anyway?
Should we be honest? I need information from Billy, so I'm helping him out. I don't know if that's the best thing I can do. I'm going to try it, though. Just be honest with him.
Well, I'm afraid that's just none of my concern.
I'll repay the debt myself, which, again, is weird because I tried to give him credits earlier and he didn't take them. This is $5,000 I've spent on this so far.
In that case, I'll consider the matter closed. You can tell Mr. Clayton he'll have no further trouble from me. As for you, well, I'm aware the Rangers have a reputation for goodness and nobility, but I'm surprised all the same.
Oh, that hurt to see that leave my bank account. But we gotta keep this nice and tidy. Really, if you consider that 1,000 credits was 26 bullets for me earlier, it's really not that much money, is it?
Don't expect.
Did you talk to Goodman?
Yes, I talked to him. I'm gonna go broke if I stay in this town.
You paid the whole thing off? That's a lot more than I was expecting. Thank you.
I get the feeling you got other sources of income besides what you make as a deputy.
Okay. Time for me to keep my...
Well, a bounty hunt? What are you trying to imply?
What you're looking for is named Grace Early. Stealing ships is her line of work. She usually comes here to sell the goods. Rumor has it she just finished a job for some mercenary outfit. And she's been throwing money around, so it must have paid well.
That sounds like the right person.
When she isn't out on a job, she's a regular at Madame Sauvage's. That's on the upper platform. I'll back you up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we are going to investigate that in the next episode. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And I will see you again very, very soon.